This today, Saturday, January 30th, 2021, yet another year. Happy New Year to everyone, from myself. And it's always good to see a good turnout like this amidst this pandemic that we're facing today. This is the STUCO Gala party program for this evening. And without further ado, good evening again. I'm your host, MC, for this nice night, the all-time popular Private. We now have the anthem by Miss Shia Fleming, known to us as Lady Shorty. Can we all please stand?
Good night, ladies and gentlemen. Good night. Before I sing the anthem tonight, I would like to say that despite all that the world is going through right now, especially with COVID-19, we are able to live life quite normal and also gather together here tonight. So St. Eustatius, the Golden Rock, we are definitely blessed.
Thanks for that wonderful rendition, Ms. Shia Fleming. And now we proceed with a prayer by Reverend Vincent Celestine. Let's all remain standing.
Let us pray. God of creation, God of grace, we thank you for the gift of life. And we thank you for the many blessings you continue to pour on us as a people. We give you special thanks, Lord, tonight for the STUCO company, a company that helps to ensure that we are blessed and we receive light and water. very important amenities for our day-to-day living and functioning and to make life more pleasant. We thank you for the management and staff for allowing us this opportunity to celebrate your goodness through the past years. Lord, you are good, and we thank you for your mercies. May all who are gathered here tonight enjoy this time of relaxation. May we find a joy and love through our interaction with each other. Bless the meal that we will partake of, and bless the hands that have prepared it. Be with us throughout this night, we pray. In Christ's name, amen.
We all be seated. And now we continue by addressing you this evening is the CEO, Mr. Fred Cooper.
Somehow the STUCO party always manages to bring on some of the best dressed occasions. So I'm happy to see everyone looking nice and colorful. Also, I want to shout out to Viola and Sade for spearheading the evening here tonight, getting it all ready. Government Commissioner Mr. Van Rey and Mrs. Van Rey, Acting Government Commissioner Ms. Francis, Island Council members present, I can see Ms. Leda, Ms. Banner, Mr. Metman and Mrs. Metman, Mr. and Mrs. Hunter, Mr. Snake, staff of STUCO. Oh, yes. Sorry. Staff of STUCO and all others invited here tonight. Welcome all to our 27th annual New Year's party. As we are still in the month of January, I'd like to wish one and all a happy 2021, and my New Year's wish to all is a common one, as I desire for myself. After being virtually trapped in place here on this small island, looking forward very soon to our free movement once again. At this time, I would like to request a 1-minute silence in honor of our colleague, family and friend, Mr. William Jarvis, who recently passed away. In speaking of of this New Year's party with Mr. Jarvis, I conveyed to you that his desire would be that we have an enjoyable evening together. Hence, we proceed to mingle and celebrate another memorable evening. I guess when one thinks about STUCO and 2020, all that comes to mind is water and more water. Where is the water, STUCO? You all rationing again? Yes, we have had quite a challenging year with respect to the consistent delivery of drinking water, challenged by a failing water transport line, adding to that the coming of COVID and the attached importance of having water available for washing hands, and on top of that, the prolonged presence of the drought, no rain. We remember well the consternation, the scarcity, and erratic supply of water caused throughout the Dutch Caribbean, with me receiving calls from colleagues on the other islands inquiring as to how they can help, and topped off by the attention of our water woes on Statia, received on the floor of the Parliament in the Netherlands, while having the attention of the concerning Ministry of Infrastructure and Water Management, and not forgetting the firm attention by the Ombudsman for this major challenge on our hands. While to most persons it might seem that STUCO, as you would say at times, was caught with its pants down, certainly I assure you that that was not the case, as 3 projects had already been approved and were in the execution phase to remedy the 3 major points of attention with respect to the delivery of drinking water from the ocean to the faucet at your homes. These 3 projects being the expansion of our water production capacity to meet the present and growing demand of water, the replacement and extension of our drinking water transport line with expanded capacity, and the construction of a new storage tank. I remember in the month of May, in the height of the drinking water rationing crisis, with water only being available for 6 hours per day, with all the negative publicity, critique, consternation, uncertainty, and frustration, saying to Mr. Van Rij that the project would be ready in 5 to 6 months, target for Statia Day. I know, with no indication of any works having started on the projects, but planned to start until August, that this seemed to be quite an ambitious target. On top of that, one wondered if we would have to make do with 6 hours rationing until October, November. And again, I assured Mr. Van Rij and the task force he set up that with the ongoing temporary repairs being made to the seemingly never-ending water leaks popping up, that eventually, towards the latter part of June, we would be able to extend the water supply to the public from 6 to 12 hours per day. I also conveyed confidence to him that the rains would return in July, and so allow us to further increase the availability of the drinking water to 18 hours and eventually to 24 hours per day, and so avoid some of the other extreme measures being considered to alleviate the lack of water on the island. All this exacerbated by the constant threat and presence of COVID cases on the island, and this we achieved. We were able to first expand the availability of water to you for 15 hours around the 20th of June, and a week or 2 after to 24 hours per day, with occasional interruptions to that schedule. Now, what did it take in order to manage the challenges faced with our water, delivery of our water? and bring relief to you, the public. It took the STUCO water crew working regularly over 15 hours per day, every day, continuously for months. And by this, I wish to commend them highly for their valiant effort exhibited and displayed by their call to action and the response to same. As such, I must give a shout out to Marsden, Rory, Thomas, Carlos, and Ruti, who came on in the nick of time and filled big shoes for us. And certainly not forgetting Mr. Lopes, the department head, who also had but a few hours of sleep during this period. It took many charter flights totaling way over $100,000 in cost to deliver the materials urgently needed for the repairs of the water line, specialized workmen, consultants, and materials for the new projects to the island. It took many additional hours or extended work days from our specialists brought to the island, including working in the weekend. It also took my person quite a few nights with only about 3 to 5 hours of sleep, pondering, planning the most effective way forward for activities and pushing on site the repairs and projects in execution. I remember nights with basically no sleep as well, as I cannot fall in sound rest if unresolved issues are ongoing, where the basic supply needs to the island of drinking water and electricity are significantly interrupted without a resolved way forward. I remember when they said that Marsden had COVID, and even the workers were murmuring that he was a risk and did not want to be around him. And he was sent home by the KKD because he was terribly hoarse. But I knew that that was not the case, since Marsden was out till about 3 a.m. in his energized way of communicating, and so lost his voice. Notwithstanding, I required that Marsden went home with a radio, where off and on I would reach out to him by radio or phone call. It took perseverance and determination to pick right up after we were challenged on various occasions with a heavy rainfall causing a lot of damage, undoing a lot of the preparatory and executed trench works. I remember Jamie calling me and telling me that Franklin has big problems up the road with water washout, and that you better go check him out. Until some weeks later, Franklin was able to return a similar call about Jamie. We all can attest to how extensive the impact of the rainfall was on Fort Oranistrat on various occasions. There was once we even had to rush to save Clascut from possibly caving in. And we can go on and on about all the actions and activities that went on during this period. But we persevered and we came through for you, virtually in the time frame set. We have a slideshow ongoing showing you some of the pics of the projects as they were in development and completion for your appreciation. All 3 projects were completed in the months of October and November. And today, our main drinking water issues are behind us. We look forward this year and the coming year to increase the resilience of the drinking water supply by adding another seawater well to secure the availability of the source water, to add reliability of our production by adding another drinking water plant, and by bringing water to the deprived areas such as White Hook and Lodi. These are the main focus of attention that directly impacts the public, while we will also be carrying out an information campaign to the public, demonstrating to you the advantage of having a connection to STUCO water grid. Also, increase the knowledge and skills of our water crew by providing formal training in order to better serve the public, and the acquisition of the latest equipment to help us better track and manage our non-revenue water. With respect to electricity, I can now state that due to the ongoing upgrade works on the electricity grid, that should a Category 3 hurricane hit the island, we should be able to maintain the power supply to about 80% of the island presently, with the hope to increase this number to 90% this year. Seeing the forecast for growth in electricity demand, despite the impact by COVID, STUCO is presently carrying out a study to determine the best way forward for electricity production expansion by either diesel, wind, or solar. We do not wish to have the experience of load shedding as we had with the water rationing. Hence, there is some urgency behind this matter in order for a timely decision-making and the realization of the needed electricity expansion. I wish to thank the STUCO staff who were all engaged with the water crisis and projects in one way or the other for their invaluable contribution. And I would also like to thank our local contractors who supported these projects in 2020, mainly Carabtel, Station Construction, and Mainhead Construction. It has been quite a long year, virtually under house arrest on our small island of Stasia. Despite that, we were able to mostly move around amongst ourselves. However, most of us look forward to be able to exhale and get off the island for a much needed and desired vacation. Hence, I implore you as a first step to go get your vaccine. Get vaccinated, since this, I believe, will soon be a requirement to travel and admittance to foreign countries. I hope to be one of the first in line to get vaccinated once this process starts on station. As the vaccine has proven to be safe and very effective in keeping us safe from COVID, which we all know is a very deadly virus. However, as I am quite certain we don't have any COVID cases here tonight, I look forward to seeing you having a most enjoyable evening with STUCO. For 2021, our aim continues to fulfill our vision, to provide higher quality and more reliable utility services by focusing on innovative and effective developments, and so continuously take STUCO to the next level of performance with the collective effort of staff, management, supervisory board of directors, shareholder, and the responsible ministries. I thank you for your attention and to enjoy the evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, the CEO of STUCO, Mr. Feri. I think at this time the appetizer will be served as we continue on with the entertainment for this evening. So waiters and waitresses, get yourselves in gear as we welcome to the microphone Miss Vashti Booker.
Good evening, everyone. There we go. Good evening, everyone. Okay, we're not in party mode yet. The next good evening, I want it to sound like a party mode kind of evening. Good evening, everyone. Good evening. Okay, we're not there yet, but we'll get there before the night is out. The song we're gonna sing is, oh, you're hungry? The song we're gonna sing is I Wanna Know What Love Is. And I think it's a song most of us know, so maybe you can sing it. Okay.
Gotta take a little time to think dynamic singing. I don't think we want to hear any more speaking. Please give them another round of applause. Stacia's Got Talent. Beautiful. You heard that blend? Amazing. Please give them another round of applause. Safe and readily available water and electricity is important for public health. Water, whether it is used for drinking, domestic use, food production, or recreational purposes. Protocol, I observe protocol already has been established. I would like to extend a heartfelt sympathy to the family and friends and STUCO family of our passing brother, Mr. William Jarvis. May his memories live on, and may be a blessing and comfort to all of us. I think it is still in place to say Happy New Year, and may God grant his good health and strength to deal with whatever difficulties may come our way. We here on Stacia, just like many other islands and the world, have been dealing with the COVID pandemic that struck us during the past year. And all this in the heart of all of the new plans and upgrading of the water system, which Mr. Kubler has so extensively explained, which left many customers dissatisfied and disgruntled. But as we all know, upgrading and improvement usually comes with many challenges and sacrifices, and that we have had to face. Unfortunately, these came at the wrong time, and for that we continue to apologize to you, the customers. It would be remiss of me not to congratulate the management, Mr. Kivale, and his tremendous staff. I am so happy that he gave you an extensive explanation of some of the funny but also important factors that played an important role during the pandemic. But especially those men who have worked tirelessly for many hours, we say, on behalf of the board, thank you. Today we can boast of a state-of-the-art water tank storage, which we will better be able to provide the community of Stacia. We thank you, the customers, for your service over the past year, and we look forward to serving you even better throughout this year. A special thank you again to you, the management, and the entire staff for all that you have done. I would like to acknowledge, and I ask Sade and Beulah to please stand. If they're anywhere close, let us give them a round of applause for organizing this event. A tremendous job. Congratulations, we say, and thank you very much. Because the other board members could not be here due to the COVID restrictions, they have sent their well wishes, of which we will now listen to. We have our president on St. Martin, another board member on St. Martin, and two are in the Netherlands. And so because of the COVID restrictions, they could have not been here this evening. So we will now listen to some well wishes that they have prepared for all of us, including the staff and management.
All right, let's get the train in action once again. For those of you wondering what we have in store for you, I wouldn't say anything much longer than to do what we just did just a few minutes ago and call back that wonderful entertainer and entertainers again. Somebody fooled me tonight because they said it was Vashti Hooker, but it's a Vashti Hooker and Friends. And it was a wonderful rendition. So we have to call it back again right now to get this this event moving. People say we want a little flavor, a little something to digest the appetizer. So let's get it going, Vashti. Welcome, Vashti and Friends, back to the microphone, ladies and gentlemen. And as soon as we have the differences sorted out with the video and audio, we'll get this going right back into gear. Ladies and gentlemen, Pastor and friends.
You want all my love and my devotion. You want my love and soul right on the line. I have no doubt that I could love you forever. The only trouble is you really don't have the time. You've got one night only, that's all you have to spare. One night only, let's not pretend to
Sometimes you just have to do it a little bit different. And tonight is our different.
You want all my love and my devotion. You took my love and soul right on the line. I will love you forever. The only trouble is you really don't have the time. You've got one night only, that's all you have. One night only, love you. One night only, come on. One night only, we only have till dawn. We only have till dawn. One night only. Ooh, yeah, yeah. Ooh, come on. One night only.
Come on,
One night
come on.
only. Hey, we are gonna have a party, running out of time. One night only.
Come on, come on.
One night only.
Come on, come on.
Come on, clap your hands out. Come on, everybody. Clap your hands out. Come on, come on. Oh, one night only.
And as they said, it's one night only. So you hear it here, tonight only. We will not repeat this performance again. So if you missed it tonight, that's it. Okay, I'm sure now that we've sorted out the situation with the audio and video. So let's get right into that. The board members that could not be here with us tonight, they're presenting now by video and audio from away.
Thank you very much. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Protocol has been established. When we arrived on the island last year, we had been informed that this event is the event of the year. The STUCO Gala party program, but it's not only this gala dinner. Actually, Stasia has a rich tradition, and unfortunately we have COVID-19, but since the end of November, my wife Courtney and myself, we have been experiencing now several gala dinners, and I can tell you, you know how to dress. You know how to sing. You know how to dance. You know how to celebrate. And I can tell you, a lot of the people in the other part of the Netherlands, the European part of the Netherlands, they can learn a lot. First of all, I would like to express my gratitude that we can be together tonight. The pandemic, COVID-19, is not over. So far, our strategy of containment has worked relatively well for the island. We had 20 positive cases since COVID-19 was officially declared to be a pandemic by the World Health Organization on March 11, 2020. Our strategy is simple: controlling the borders by travel policy and by quarantine policy. We only do that in order to protect our population against COVID-19. And at this moment we are at stage 1 of risk management. That implies life on the island is as normal as it can be during a pandemic. At the same time, we have set up a whole framework under new legislation that we can scale up at any moment if necessary. The Deputy Government Commissioner, Alida Francis, and myself, we are very happy that we can work together with the Island Council since the elections and since the Island Council have been installed. Because it's a co-responsibility which we have to take. And every day we try to keep a responsible balance between the public health objective and be able to continue economic activities and a normal social life. It is a fine balance. We are blessed so far that we are able to fight COVID-19 together. What I have learned last year is that stations are resilient, determined, and work together. Our frontline workers of the public health department, the hospital and auxiliary home are tirelessly available and ready in that battle. But also all the other dedicated members of the disaster team, police, fire department, STUCO, UTEL, and I can go on and on. But also the workers who work for OLE and in the private sector, GTI, the shipping agents, the construction companies and the small businesses. And last but not least, the schools and the church leaders and all the volunteers who take co-responsibility. We should be grateful that we are getting the strength and the power by God to deal with this pandemic. Secondly, I would like to share my thoughts about STUCO. They are our hosts tonight. On a small island like Stasia, all the vital functions should work properly. water production and water supply, electricity supply and production. They are the essentials in any society, also on our island. STUCO is responsible for it. It has been an incredible challenge and task for STUCO to do, with the leaks in the water pipeline, the installation of a new pipeline, the building of a new water storage tank and a new water plant. We all realize that all these works, which had been planned before COVID-19, were executed during COVID-19. And as the saying is in Dutch, waar gehakt wordt vallen Spaanders, or in English, you cannot make an omelette without breaking eggs. Well, we have seen it sometimes, it looked as if we saw the water spraying as a geyser downtown Orangetown, but always fixed. And one of the first nights it was the first night, at least for my wife and myself, that we experienced that the electricity went out. At the beginning of the pandemic, my wife and I, completely ignorant, decided to go to Lower Town, to the plant. It was after midnight. Every station remained calm at home. Houses were dark, some used their generator. Some of them must have fun, but we decided to go down to the plant. We arrived at the plant and one of the STUCO workers politely pointed us how to enter the plant with a slightly wondering look on his face. Like, what the heck are they doing here? And inside we saw the CEO of STUCO, Feri, working side by side with his team to fix the problem. And what does it say? Everything. It says everything. STUCO is a team. And when there's a problem, it will be fixed, regardless the function you have in the company. It was wonderful to see. And on Stasia, everybody is rolling up their sleeves in order to get things realized and repaired. I was born in Rotterdam, and that's the same mentality. De mouwen opstropen, roll up the sleeves, of a little bit in Rotterdam slang, niet lullen, maar poetsen. And what I also learned is that the next time my wife and myself, we stay at home if the electricity. and we light a candle, and we are just being patient. Well, STUCO team, thank you so much for your hard work and your commitment to serve us. Serving the community is the most respectful job, always, but certainly during a pandemic. Please, a round of applause for the team of STUCO. Finally, I would like to look forward to 2021, and I promise you it's short. It will be different from 2020. Nobody knows how long we have to live under the strict travel and quarantine rules in order to keep COVID-19 contained when there is a case on the island. But in the midst of February, the vaccine will come to the island. Yesterday, we have been informed that we will only get an amount of vaccines based on the people who have registered and will most probably register. The vaccines are finally in scarcity committee. We are quite lucky that we can get them now. In the European Netherlands, only 1.2% of the population has been vaccinated due to big problems with the deployment and logistics. The vaccine will definitively give protection against the COVID-19 virus, but I repeat what I have said earlier this week. It is a personal, individual choice, and you only can make that choice. It's not the government who's going to make that choice for you. We only give you the possibility. When the rest of the world population will take the vaccine more and more, then it is expected that we will gradually grow to a situation of more freedom. For us, that will mean more freedom to travel outside the island. At this moment, there is freedom to move on the island. There is hope and light at the end of the tunnel, but we still have to prepare ourselves for a longer ride than we would have wished to see. But hope, patience and perseverance will lead us on the right path to the exit. Let's work together and let's continue to roll our sleeves up every day in the interest of St. Eustatius. Thank you very much for your attention.
Thank you very much, Mr. Norey. That was very well said. And I want to just touch on one particular line that Mr. Van Rij said that seems to be baffling the community and most of the world in terms of this vaccine. Everyone keeps mentioning and stirring around rumors about the vaccine. It's becoming mandatory and you have to take it and all this stuff. But we just got it from the horse's mouth. It is a choice, a personal choice where the vaccine is concerned. So let's just alarm ourselves about this thing. I've been having friends walking up to me and asking me for opinions as if I'm some scientist or doctor about the vaccine. It's a personal choice thing, ladies and gentlemen. And let's move on now. We have what we've been waiting for, an entertainment for tonight. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey's Friends. Okay, are we on now? Camera, audio, action.
Hello. How I wish that I was on the station right now to celebrate with you successful projects improving Statia's water infrastructure. And to all involved, of STUCO, Fred, STUCO staff, technicians, contractors, I'd like to say congratulations. You've made Statia an even better place. To all customers, I'd like to say, I hope we served you well in improving the security of supply of water on Statia. I wish you all a wonderful celebration. Thank you.
Speeches later.
Good evening, everyone. The year 2020 has been a roller coaster ride, and nobody would have expected a year to be like this due to COVID-19. Unfortunately, I cannot be present at this year's festivities due to the protocols for COVID-19. So via this means, I would like to congratulate and compliment Mr. Kubelet and the whole STUCO team for their achievements over the past difficult year. I am especially pleased with the fact that the water issues have been resolved for the island and the people of Statia. So to close it off, I would like to say a big cheers and much success for 2021 and on to many more achievements. Have a pleasant evening further and until the next time. Take care, bye-bye.
From a cold and wet Holland, I would like to congratulate the staff of STUCO and the people of Statia with the complete renovation of the drinking water system of the island. A new and enlarged production capacity unit, a new and larger reservoir, and a new pipeline in between. I want to especially compliment the director of STUCO, Fred Kuvelet, and his staff for having realized this under extremely difficult circumstances last year. And I want to congratulate the people of Statia. I'm sure this will bring them for the future a clean and healthy drinking water 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Have a lot of success with it.
Pleasant and blessed evening. I'm extremely happy to still be able to address you tonight via digital means. was a very challenging year. Last year at the New Year's party, management and board vowed to keep the station to resolve the water issues in 2020. At that time, none of us knew that we would have been dealing with so many limitations and so many challenges in 2020 due to COVID-19. However, because of the hard work and dedication of all stakeholders involved, we still managed to complete the project as promised. On December 16th, the tank was filled to the rim and overflowed. This marked the ending of the water issues in station. I am very thankful to Mr. Kubale. You have proven to be a man of your word, a true leader, an honorable man. All the workers of STUCO who have joined Mr. Kubale in the efforts to get this project completed, thank you very much for all your hard work. It wouldn't have been possible without you. I would like to take this opportunity to wish each and every single one of you an overflow and abundance of success, love, and health in 2021. And I would wish that I could have been there with you to dance out tonight and celebrate 2021, but that's not possible. But regardless, do enjoy your evening and enjoy all the dancing that is involved as well. Good evening.
Ladies and gentlemen, Ms. Magdala Clarinda, Oscar Williams, Roland van der Pauw, and Martin van der Blanke, those are the board members that couldn't be present with us here tonight for this special event. But nevertheless, they did it. The message was sent very clear. Give them a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. And as the night continues, we'll now move right into the toast. And before I continue, though, I want to say we have the wording for tonight has been established, STUCO stepping into the future. We forgot to mention that, and that will have been from the beginning, STUCO stepping into the future. That's for 2021. So I hope we get some nice t-shirts this year, Fred. Fred? No. Fred is on a different topic. Okay, so we go right into the toast, and I would like to call back to the microphone another board member, our own Christina Timberlover. Ladies and gentlemen, get your glasses together.
Together with the CEO, I'm going to ask you to please stand. Always good exercise, yes. Yes, always good exercise. Hope, patience, perseverance, light, water at the end of the tunnel. We hope to serve you much better in 2021 and beyond. Cheers to STUCO. Cheers. 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 Thank you. Have a wonderful evening.
Why is it always that the MC always has to be the one without a glass? Where's my toast? Well, okay, I'll open the dance floor, no problem. We still have to get to that. Ladies and gentlemen, the Rebels High Definition is in the house. We'll detain you short after until you are, let's put it this way, until you drop, like they say, until the wee hours of the morning. We have DJ Run Things on the area, and we have also DJ Sense in the house, and we have some more entertainment coming up for you for the rest of the evening. But right now, we'll bring to the floor, on the microphone, to entertain you throughout the rest of your dinner for tonight, Joey's friends, ladies and gentlemen. During the entertainment of Joey's friends, we will be calling on the tables and numbers so we have listed for this evening. So I'll ask Miss Eula Simmons to step forward and give me a hand on that, and then take that we call in right order. And we're not about to waste any time. Table number 1. We can already make a move to the buffet table.
Congrats to STUCO, 27 years and stepping into the future. Jury's friends tonight, bon appetit, enjoy yourselves. This has got to be the saddest day of my life. I called you here today for a bit of bad news. I won't be able to see you anymore because of all the applications and the ties that you have. We've been meeting here every day, and since this is our last day together, I want to hold you just one more time. Turn and walk away. Don't look back. I want to remember you just like this. Let's just kiss and say goodbye. I had to meet you here today. There's just so many things to say. This is something I hate to do. We've been meeting here so long. I guess what we've done almost wrong. Please, darling, don't you cry. Say many months have passed us by. I'm gonna miss you. gonna hurt me, I can lie. Maybe you'll need to understand me. I want you try. Let's just kiss and say I'm gonna miss you. Make my head to give and hide your Alright, yes, that's a warm-up, Jury's friends entertaining tonight, thank you. Thank you.
What we gonna do? 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, yeah. Sing it, don't worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds right my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. What we gonna do? 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, yeah. Singing, don't worry about a thing. What we gonna do? 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, y'all. Rise up this morning, smile with the rising sun. 3 little birds beside my doorstep, singing sweet songs, a melody pure and true, saying, this is my message to you. Singing, don't worry about a thing. What we gonna do? 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright, yeah. Singing, don't worry about a thing. What we wanna do? 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. About a thing. 'Cause every little thing is gonna be alright. Bring it on, worry about a thing. Every little thing is gonna be alright.
Alright, yes, don't worry about a thing. Soon we get rid of that COVID. Yeah. Alright. Looking beautiful up there. Yeah.
Well, no one knows you want to come. She wants to It keeps a brother in a subjection, but baby pressure will make you wanna see how everybody could have live as one. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, till the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. I heard you take all the golden money to buy new weapons in the shapes of guns, while every mother in black surrender feel the killing of another son. Speaking across all the neighbors' borders, now I can have a little fun. She doesn't care if the fun and games she plays is dangerous for everyone. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, till the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes. She got the fortress in higher places, who turn the heads to the city sound. Joanna give them the fancy money, oh, to get everyone that comes. She even know how to sing opinion in every magazine on the journal. From every bad move that this Joanna makes, they got a good explanation. Oh, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, till the morning come. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning come. Even the preacher who works for Jesus, the Archbishop who's a peaceful man, together say that the freedom fighters will overcome the very strong. I want to know if you're planning for one, or if you hear the sound of drum. Can't you see that the tide is turning? Oh, don't make me wait till the morning comes. Oh, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, for the morning comes. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, till the morning comes. Give me hope, Joanna, give me hope, Joanna, hope before the morning comes.
Yes. Hope, hope, hope. We need a lot of hope this year. All right. Is everybody getting something to eat? All right. Yes, come just lyrics side. Friday night. When you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good, 'cause your perfume is enough. That me I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. I feel like velvet blowing over my skin. And in your hair, dances under my chin. Wish we were not out there, just the two of us. Yes, every moment gives me a rush. Why so much unconditionally? Make believe that we're alone. Just you and me. Take your problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good. Cause your perfume is it now. The only one can talk about. Feel good, feel good. What a night, what a fun. Offer your face, but it looks so good, I might have to replace. This moment is magic, so I'll leave it alone until you say I need time to go home. Oh, why someone should be that love unconditionally? Make believe you're alone. Just you and me. Take no problems, leave them behind. Don't let it show. Go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go, baby, go. When you're wrapped up in my arms, dancing to a reggae song. Feel good, feel good. I feel good. Cause your perfume is a cloud that only I can talk about. Feel good, feel good. Some things were meant to be, so I know let it be. Stop worrying about it, as long as we know what's in our hearts. Then you're walking the talk. Hey, reason for concern. We're gonna say a lot of things about that. But you worry about the people when they see me with you. Wonder what the brothers when they find us together. Wonder what the people when they know we're in love. Worry what the brothers say. You catch them on the street, greet them with a smile, as broad as the night. They'll say all kinds of goody too, that lingers for a while. Over in your mind, you wanna go, you wanna stay, to see that you can never make your mind about it. Why should you worry about the folks who say and they'll see me with you? Worry about the promises and they'll find us together. Wonder what the people say and they know we're in love. Wonder what the people say. Wonder what the people say when they see me with you. I wonder what the promise when they find us together. Worry what the people say when they know we're in love. I wonder what things were meant to be, so why not let it be? Stop worrying about it, as long as we know what's in our hearts. We know each other talk. No reason for concern now. We're gonna talk, we're gonna talk, we're gonna talk, we're gonna say a lot of things about us. You said you know that our love is not the same, but you worry what the people say when they see me with you. Wonder what the people say when they find us together. Strictly local. Alright, there's a new dance in town. We're gonna try that one. We're gonna try it. Ren, you can do the dance.
No?
When you finish, you can.
Okay. I'm gonna eat one.
Okay. All right, write him down.
All right, we're back on the microphone. And I wanted to give a great round of applause for the entertainment tonight by Joey's friends who put it together all night through while we digest this nice dinner. Joey's friends with a series of variety of music locally and around the world to entertain you whenever it comes to these events. You check them out, right? Okay? So, we're into a questionnaire program for tonight before we get down to the dessert. Well, the dessert should be served right about now, as a matter of fact. Dessert is being served at the same time as we proceed with this special segment of the evening. We got some gifts, some surprises, and some questionnaires that we handed out. And I have on my left the lovely Sade, and on my right, Viola Simmons, all employed at STUCO and coordinated by the man himself, Mr. Fred Coupelet, making sure everything runs smoothly. And I'm just here to talk. So let's talk. What are we talking about, Viola? Under the chair. This is a new one. I know about under the bed, but this is under the chair. We're going outside, someone look under your chair. Beulah said, somebody outside look under your chair. Right now. Outside. There's a difference between outside and inside, Dijon. Your turn will come, take it easy. Outside. No. You should bring me a slip that says stepping into the future. Outside. So they didn't put it on the chair outside? Going once? Oh, they're looking. Going twice? Okay, well, all right. Apparently you were looking on the ground. You didn't look under the chair. It blew. Oh. Pull it off, doesn't matter. Just don't destroy the chair. And can the lucky winner just step forward and go to the left and see the lucky and the lovely Sade Bennett on the side. She has your gift for you. She was waiting for you, as a matter of fact, because she knows you like to play PlayStation. It looks like a PlayStation 5 to me. Wow. Give the gentleman a great round of applause, ladies and gentlemen, our own local firefighter and our lyrics known as. And don't think things work like that. You want to see what you want, so stand right there and open it. That's right, open it. We want to see too. Those of us who didn't get the opportunity would like to see what we're missing out on. Let's see what we got. Ding dong. There we go. So you don't have to come to STUCO. You don't have to come to STUCO party next year. You can grill your own food at home right now. Yeah. There you go. Ladies and gentlemen, I love the winner for tonight. That was number one. One down. All right. We want you to go easy. Because since everyone have already witnessed what happened on the outside, Dujan already started up the whole scene by looking under his chair on the inside. But right now we want you to do the same. And going one, and going twice, and going 3 times. Look under your chair inside. Look under your chair inside. the way, I like it. Stepping into the future, and the inside, and then we found it on the chair. Ladies and gentlemen, I think we got a winner. I'm looking on the far end. I think we got a winner. Alright, bring your ticket up and come over here to the lucky good Simmons. And we have a lucky winner camera man. You want to take that moment and you won yourself tonight a certificate to the Boardwalk Cafe. Wow. Give every round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Mr. Hainstock. There you go.
I hear we don't pay any bill to STUCO. That's what I want to do.
And now that we've got that part covered, ladies and gentlemen, we go right into the questions for the gifts. Some questions, we have 1, 2, 3 questions, and we're going to do them right off the bat. I am still expecting the waiters and waitresses to start with the dessert serving. They should have already been on the go. Question number 1. Listen carefully. Question number 1. That's for inside and outside this time. And everyone is attending. How much water, it says, question number 1, listen carefully. How much water can the expanded new saltwater reverse osmosis plant produce per day? I'm going to read it again. How much water can the expanded new saltwater reserve osmosis plant produce per day? Okay, it is a hard one, but I'm making this a little, just a bit easier for you. I'm going to give you the volume in cubic liter. The volume in cubic liter. How many cubic liters per day? Yeah? I cannot give you anything, but I cannot say gallons, I cannot say... No, if I hear the right figure, you come straight up and collect the prices. Easy as that. 1, 2, 3. No. Okay, one at a time. I only have 2 here. The next here. The next here. The other here. 500. Come through. There you go. 500. There you go. Easy as that. Just give me the figure. 500 cubic meters per day. We have a wing at the other end. Okay, question number 2. As we move on, I think the check with you, Shade. Check with Shade, Mr. Hope. Question number 2. For inside and outside, what is the length of the water line that was replaced? If we replaced the water line, what is the length of the replaced water line? If I have a water line with 2 inches, that's a water line at all. That's a water spout. Say it again. Oh, 2,000 meters. Not meter. You said 2,000 meter. I'm gonna say it's wrong. But anyway, that's where we speak in station. 2,000 meter. Yeah. Come on, another lucky winner. 2,000 meters, equivalent to 2 kilometers. That's a sound off that the band is ready. What we got? Another one that does not have to come next year to STUCO's 2022 dinner. Bring yourself at home. So that's one buffet plate less next year. Alright? Let's show it up again. Question number 3. Okay, this one is a big one. Alright? What is the capacity of the new tank? The capacity of the new tank again in cubits. 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 No, I haven't figured out. So I went up pretty small. Say again. Say again. Come, I hear nobody on the outside. When the outside is participating. Say it again. Say it again. No. I heard the winner with the winning figure right now. And I said it again. 4,000 cubits. Yeah, 4,000 cubits. So we need to stand up now. Good. Ladies and gentlemen, give it up. Mr. Simmons, 4,000 cubits. Give the man a great round of applause. Everybody else. What are you hiding from your wife, Mr. Simmons, in that envelope? Let's see. A big, Viola, a big check. You see, you watching it? A big check to show. What do you say the amount was on that check? A coupon to Vitality Spa. As a matter of fact, while we're at the same desk, the prize that Mr. Simmons just won himself, you need to take a visit, take some time, one of your day time that you're free, and go down to the Vitality Spa and see Miss Shahada Fleming, Shorty. She will have you nice and prepped and propped. Ladies and gentlemen, give a great round of applause to something bonus for the country. We need something like that on the island as well. So you want to get out there and just have pampered and feel like, you know, you had a rough day or you're not doing anything. The last few months or the last longest time you haven't done anything good for your body. See the Vitality Spa on the corner of Spanish Corner, they call it. That's Pagani, to be exact. Now we have some prizes given out. I think it's the employees' turn now to get their stuff. The hard-working people for the past the longest while in this project, this new project at STUCO. There was a lot of work, as Mr. Cooper said, Mr. Muzik said in their speech, but they did it. And they deserve to be treated well. So we have some nice giveaways for them tonight. Okay, we got all the names in the basket. And the lovely Shadi Bennett is going to do a picking alongside Miss Christina Timber Glover, board member. You know, said I must put a little excitement in it and let the lucky pick know what they're winning. What we're going to win tonight, right now for number 4, this is the 4th one, we got 4 prizes. Yeah, those 4 lucky employees will get these prizes tonight. And we're looking at his and her watches. So, him and her. What we got on the pick, the first pick? Has an N in the name. Like nothing? N for nothing? An E in the name. N-E. Anybody that works for STUCO knows that your initial has an N-E in it? You're getting close.
It's a double A.
And a double A.
Again?
Alex Arundel, come forward. Mr. Alex Arundel, come forward. Give him a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Another tough and energetic and always on the scene work of STUCO. Just one himself, his and her watches. That's nice. You can keep the his, give me the her. That's okay. We're looking for somebody to dip their hands in the basket right now. Miss Marais? Good. Please do the honors. Let's the MC see what you got. You need to see it first. You agree with it? Okay, you agree with it? Let's see if it's official. If this is in fact a STUCO worker. I think she is. This is she. Miss Corina Haynes, come forward. Corina Haynes. Ladies and gentlemen, as this part of the lady steps in the door, give a great round of applause. Corina Haynes, ladies and gentlemen. To really work better, perform better, and be a constant, good employee at STUCO, Ms. Corina, we've awarded you with a laptop.
What a great light.
We've awarded you with a laptop. Wow.
What a great light.
So, okay, there you go. So when you call on now in the future at home to do some work of duty, you cannot say no. I don't have the time. I don't have the time. Number 3, down the line, which is the second prize as a matter of fact, because we did 4-3, now we have 2, right? Let's see what we got. Bring it up. Let's see who's the lucky person here at STUCO again. Mr. Dijan Rola, come forward. Dijan Rola, come forward. Yeah, boy, there you go. Give him a round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Young people working at STUCO making sure the job is done. What am I saying? What we got? The guys at STUCO thought that you are very technical, so they awarded you with a speaker system. Am I correct? A surround system, wow. Wow. I always wanted a surround system. Let me know when it's for sale. The last prize, which is the first and the grand prize, is a secret for now, at least. Well, this is a big one. All right. So let's read the description first because this is a long letter. And then we call the lucky winner. Lucky winner, get yourself together, prepare yourself because you will be having to take this one all the way in May, to be exact. You've won yourself a stay at the junior suite room for 2 guests and 2 nights at the newly to be opened Oasis Golden Rock Diamond Resort, Nature Resort, out back. So you're the first to bless it. Yeah. So now, the full package contains breakfast, lunch, dinner for both guests in the month of May of 2021. And the general manager hereby approved this for you, so you know you're already in line. And this is going to be in May. Come May, the Oasis Golden Rock Dive and Nature Resort, Outback. I call it the Outback Entertainment. It's going to be open in May. So, who you think has won this? We know who all works at STUCO. It's a female. Just tell me who won this thing. Sade? No, say again. Yura? No. No. Mirna Regos, come forward, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, and she's escorted already. Mirna, this is what I ask you now. Okay, turn around to the camera. And get to step outside of the camera. Well, this is an odd couple because actually the gentleman's supposed to be escorting the lady, but the lady's escorting them now. Alright, so there you have it. Those are our lucky winners for tonight from STUCO, the employee department. 1, 2, 3, 4 prizes. Give it all up for them for winning these nice prizes, and thanks to STUCO for looking out for the employees. Right about now, I think everyone has had dessert, if I'm not mistaken. If you haven't had it yet, it's about to be served to your table. It's coming. All right, this is what's going to happen right now. The last word still comes back to the CEO, who wish you all a good night and party on. So I'll give the microphone back to the CEO just to wish you guys a pleasant night. Thank you for coming out. And on behalf, before I leave, let me give you the rest of the entertainment. DJ Sense is up next. So you might want to get that dessert down quick, get those tables out of the way. DJ Sense will warm you up into the next 45 or so minutes before we get the Rebels High Definition to take you down to the hours of the morning. Yeah? This has been me, the all-time popular private Leon Salope for MC for tonight. And I am out of here. You all have a blessed night. Yes? A happy new year again. And be good. Be safe. Be healthy.
Good evening once again. I hope everyone has been enjoying the evening. And yes, the formal plan has come to a close. And I'll go to the more softer side, which everyone loves. With all that food in, I think you need to swing it a bit. So we're going to keep up the music and DJ Sense. There's an opportunity to take pictures, of course, outside. And if you just take people stop inside, and then get the backdrop and take some pictures in the meantime while you enjoy the set and Sense starts to pick up. Yeah. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Hello?
Okay, I'd like to ask the staff of STUCO to meet me outside. Let's get it together outside and then backdrop to take a STUCO photo, staff photo, so we can look now before we start video photos. So let's do that quickly, employees. Okay, I have a delay. Workers work 24 hours, 2 workers went to the water plant to check on it, make sure we're producing the water. Don't want to rush it again. So we went down there and then stopped to take the picture. In the meantime, I guess we can start with the shoot.